we can talk about. It's probably the next thing that's on the the schedule for Whitey, aka Slow Turd, aka In the Way Coyote. I don't know if I'm going to make March the 25th, the heavy street. That would be what I would run, because it's a turd. But April 1st, Shady Side Dragway, Carolina No Prep Mayhem. I will be there. I don't know what will keep me from being there. Man, this thing's shaking like crazy. Let's get that stopped. There we go. Alright. Anyways. No Prep Mayhem, Carolina, NC No Prep, whatever you want to call it. April 1st, Shady Side Dragway. March 31st is when I will be leaving here in West Virginia and heading that way. I've got a room booked for down there. It's only 3.5 hours, but that's the first time that Cashton, my little boy, will be at a drag strip. And so I'm excited about that. I think he's going to go crazy, one way or the other, either in a bad way or a good way. And so let's talk about the class I'm going to run in, because I might as well do it. You know what? You know, you only live once, whatever. I'm in the way. I'm going to support a class. I'm going to support the No Prep. So I will run Real Street. Now, my mid 6 second car is in the way in Real Street. I am class filling. Or I should be class filling. I've heard that cars are making changes to step down to Real Street because they don't want to play with the big boys. And I don't blame them in a way, because Extreme Street or Unlimited Street or whatever you want to call it, you have to have a 470, 480 car to run it. That is class racing, tire racing, whatever you want to call it, racing. That's what happens. Cars get fast because they get accustomed to the rules. Oh no! It fell. It'll be alright, I think. So, my car, there are cars that are going to be running 520s and 530s in Real Street. That's what I see happening. I know there's a vet that's been running 560s. I know the third gen has been stupid fast. The only thing that's different about the No Prep is the fact that it is a No Prep. Now, Shady Side's No Prep hopefully is a little bit more No Preppy this time. We'll see. I hope so. I would like it to be as street as possible, because when you have a slow car like mine, you pray that the big guys spin, that the fast guys spin. So that's what I'm praying for and hoping. But I didn't build my car around the class. I took my street car and am putting it on a racetrack. I'm not taking my race car and building it for the street class. That's the difference. Stock, sealed block, sealed everything. The only thing I've done is gap the stock plugs, 302 Coyote. I threw 2 turbos, Chinese, whatever turbos you want to call them, from On 3 on it. And I'm going to do my best to run with the LS Foxes and the whatever Foxes and the, 1700 horsepower shots of nitrous on everything else in Real Street. I will actually probably trailer my car this time. I have a trailer, I have a kid, and rather than have mom take the Explorer and dad take the car and waste extra fuel, we're going to take Big Red and pull the car down, and then he can sit in the back here, no big deal. So otherwise, I'd have no problem with driving my car to run this real street at the no prep. And there are other cars that can do the same exact thing that are way faster than mine, and I applaud them for that, for building their car that way. But real street has taken a turn for the very, very fast. And you know, I could go that route. I could build the engine and swap in a turbo 400 and throw some 67s on it and really make it eat, and still probably have a good street car. But I'm poor, and you know, I can't afford a $5,000 short block. It's just not happening. Not for this car. It's not worth it to me. My little 600 horsepower Coyote if it can't run in real street, then it just won't run, and I'll just have fun in the street like I'm going to all spring anyways. So, but I'm gonna do my darndest to make a showing if I can, not stage 17 seconds too late like I did the last Shady Side no prep, because it did pretty good at the Wilkesboro no prep. I got second place to a race car, or a car that didn't fit the rules. So that I consider that a win in my book. You know, I fit all the rules. There are things about his car when it went through tech, and I'm not bad mouthing anybody, but when the car went through tech, it did not have it did not meet the requirements. Did not have a back seat. Simple. Did not have a back seat delete. Had bare metal. That is not supposed to be allowed in the rules. So if you do not fit the rules, technically shouldn't have beat anybody in that class last year. But that's been a year ago. No need to live in the past. My car has only changed a little bit. It's on E85. That's the only difference. And well, no, let me take that back. I got a converter, so I have no problem telling people modifications. You know, whatever. I don't really care. It's not that big of a deal to me. If you don't want to line up with me when I tell you what it runs, whatever. It's not a grudge car. It's a street raced car. It's a street car, and that's about it. So, anyways, so real street guys, because I'm going to put this out there, and I'm sure, you know, I challenge some of the real street guys. If you are too fast to be in real street, and you know you're too fast, why not step up? Now, I did what I said I would do. If the class took a turn and they changed the rules, and you know, the cars got too fast, if I was in the way, I would step out. And last year, I don't think I ran any of the street classes because of it. I'm just in the way. You know, my car last year was a consistent 660 car, and that's not even close to being fast enough. So, you know, it is what it is. I've sort of turned my attention to a different kind of racing. I'm not really concerned with the class racing. I like watching it, and I enjoy being there, but it's not really something that I'm going to put, you know, I'm not building my car around that. It's just not going to happen. There's not enough payout to build a car or to make my car run that class. If you know, if tracks will put more towards it, you know, that may be something to think about. But you know, that's not going to happen. We've seen that, and nothing against tracks, but they center around the small tire, extreme street, unlimited street, X275, all that stuff. The one time there was going to be a decent payout at Wilkesboro, they shut it down because the owners got cold feet, and they didn't run it. It's the first time Real Street would have gotten a $1,000 guarantee payout. I mean, I don't see how that is hard to do. To do a $1,000 guaranteed payout, you know, $50 entry. I just don't really see how that's, because you know the cars are going to be there. You know that the spectators are going to be there to watch the cars. There's no way a track can't put that much. And I'm telling you, $1,000 will bring people. It may not be a lot, but it will bring people. It would bring me. So, I mean, they've got free entry, $250 payout at Natural Bridge. Why can't the rest of you do it? That's all I'm saying. You know, I run a parts business, small parts business, and I would love to be able to sponsor something like that, but it's just not there. If tracks would put more emphasis towards it, there was more local stuff, then I may do it. But anyways, that's my take on Real Street. That's what we're doing at Real Street, Carolina. No prep, mayhem. April 1st, Shady Side, North Carolina. Shady Side Dragway. It's going to be a blast. They've got Chris Hamilton, Boosted GT will be there. Boost 12, Joey Rabiola. I think I'm saying that right. A bunch of people are coming from a bunch of different places. Zabo is going to be there. I'm pretty sure that's right. Yeah, that's Corey dropped that name. There's a bunch of people that are going to be there. Tim Lynch, you know, some cars that I'm excited to see, and excited that it's going to be the first race that my son is going to get to enjoy. He's going to be young. He's going to be 7 months old, but hey, you got to start him young. So he loves watching it with me on my phone and the TV, so I'm sure in person it may be a little louder, but we're going to have some headphones and some earmuffs, all that good stuff, and he'll be good to go. I think weather should be just nice at Shady Side around that time. Not too cold, not too warm, and it's going to be fun. It's going to be a blast. I'm going to enjoy it. I haven't really been to the track for a while, and it's going to be fun to see some cars go down the track. It'll be fun to smell the race gas, smell that VHT. Well, no VHT. So it's going to be fun to smell that rubber. Water only burnouts, pretty sure. No glue burnouts. So going to try to keep it real no preppy. So looking forward to it. Any of y'all want to lock in the Friday night before, send me a message. Let's do it. I'm down. That'd be fun. That's the real stuff. That's fun stuff. But and I don't care what you have, we'll talk about it. Especially if it's, you know, I think it'd be fun. Some of y'all guys like to talk about it. How many of you want to be about it? Alright? Well, that's it for this one. Peace out, Girl Scout. Catch you.